morning. Want to see a side of Cape Coral most people miss? I'm taking you today to 3 hidden gems that are totally free to explore. And make sure to stick around until the end because the last one really surprised me and was one of my favorites. I always want to make these videos to be valued first. I know some of you care more about discovering the area than hearing about my personal life. But since I had to be up super early before sunrise for my shoot today, I thought you would catch a glimpse of my morning routine. Nothing fancy, just a quick smoothie on the go before heading out to explore some of Cape Coral's hidden gems. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm Liza Heim with Schooner Bay Realty, and this is Discover Southwest Florida with Liza. I make weekly videos about Cape Coral and Fort Myers, exploring neighborhoods, lifestyle, and real estate. If you're considering to move down here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And if you're already planning a move, you'll find my free relocation guide and direct links to text, call, or email me below. I'd love to help find your perfect Florida home. Crystal Lake Park is in North Cape Coral, just off Kismet Parkway. One of the city's newer parks, and honestly, it's beautiful, especially if you catch it at sunrise or sunset. The sandy shoreline almost feels like a little beach, but it isn't a swimming lake. Think fishing, kayaking, or just enjoying the water views. The park itself is designed for relaxing and spending time outdoors. There are shaded picnic areas, paved and unpaved trails, playgrounds, and even outdoor fitness stations along the path. It's the kind of place where you can bring a coffee, walk the dogs, or just slow down for a while. Now, if you watched my first video, I briefly touched on something called the Go Bond Project, and Crystal Lake is a perfect example of what that looks like in action. Cape Coral residents voted to approve funding that's dedicated to improving public spaces. Everything from parks and playgrounds to athletic fields, boat ramps, and even new community facilities. The idea is to create more outdoor spaces for families, retirees, and visitors to enjoy, beyond just canals and boating. The 4 Mile Cove Ecological Preserve is in East Cape Coral, tucked right along the Caloosahatchee River, just north of Veterans Parkway. It's one of the city's largest preserved green spaces, and honestly, it feels like a little hidden pocket of nature in Cape Coral. Right when you arrive, the first thing you see is the Veterans Memorial with the Iwo Jima statue. It's part of Cape Coral's Veterans Memorial area, and it sits right off Veterans Parkway, which actually came after the preserve. The 4 Mile Cove was set aside in the early 90s to protect one of the last big stretches of natural land along the river, and a few years later the parkway was built, with the memorial added to honor those who served. And just to clear it up, the name 4 Mile Cove doesn't come from the trail length. The walk itself is closer to a mile. It's named after the cove along the river that the preserve was created to protect. You saw me enter past the memorial and then you get to the preserve itself. So the 4 Mile Cove, it feels like a hidden pocket to me. It's very calm, usually not a lot of people, especially if you go during the week or if you go really early in the morning. You can spot some birds or fish. I even saw an otter once. And yeah, you can even go with the kayak. There's a kayak launch if you want to go it and explore it on the water. For me, it's just one of these spots that reminds me that Cape Coral is not just about boats and canals and neighborhoods. It's also a very peaceful and nature friendly environment for me, and I feel like getting out in the nature is so important to me. So I think places like this, especially if it's free, they kind of ground me. Last stop, Rotary Park. It sits on the south side of Cape Coral, just south of El Dorado Parkway and west of the Yacht Club neighborhood. It's about 97 acres of nature, with trails, a kids' playground, a dog park, picnic areas, and even one feature you wouldn't expect to find in a city park. The trails here give you a calmer side of the city, with wildflowers along the path, lots of butterflies, and shaded spots where you can just sit, pause, and relax, take in the view. I especially love this little tower here. You can see 360 degrees all around, and it's just calms you down so much. Now, the thing I really loved when I first heard about this park is that you'll actually find a butterfly house. I always loved butterflies, so I knew I had to go see it. It's called the Tom Allen Memorial Butterfly House, and it's cared for by volunteers. If you want to step inside, plan ahead. It's only open for free guided tours a few mornings a week, usually Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. So these are my 3 favorite hidden gems in Cape Coral. And the best part is they're all completely free to enjoy. Which one would you check out first? Drop it in the comments below, I want to hear your answer. And if this gave you a better feel for Cape Coral, give it a like and subscribe. I post new videos every week about life in Cape Coral and Fort Myers, so don't miss what's next. You'll also find my free relocation guide and a link to book a call with me and my team in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.